Hey kids, you trying to get into Segment City? Well, you really shouldn't, because Segment City is a mature podcast, and listener discretion is advised. I'm just trying to look at... I know I'm in an alleyway. I know how I look, but I got some fireworks for you kids. I got snakes and I got sparklers. That's all I got. Oh, don't give me that.
This week we're really bringing the energy to the listeners.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Segment City.
Welcome to Segment City, your before bed podcast where you relax for the day and just wind down with us here in Studio Will's bedroom.
It's raining in Segment City.
It's raining today in Segment City. It's coming down at a soft rate, you know.
It's raining in my soul.
It's raining in Will's soul. It's raining on Will, but not on me.
Well, that sounds like you're being positive. That's not the point of the show.
I'm peeing on you.
Welcome to Second City, everyone. The show where we talk about our feelings. And we talk about segments. And it's tough to come up with them, you know? It's tough to come up with segments.
I don't know. I had come up with segments with ease.
Oh, shut up. Welcome to Segment City.
Oh, you shut up.
You shut your mouth.
You shut your dirty mouth.
You know what? That got me back into... I'm back in it. It's regular Will. This is how I always sound.
Welcome to SmackDown versus Segment.
Welcome to...
In this corner, we have the segment weighing in at a hefty 300 pounds.
Oh, I'm gonna just destroy all your segments, Theo.
I'm gonna take a hammer to 'em.
My name is Will Kane, the Skull Crusher.
And I'm Theo Sapakos, the Twister of Texas.
Oh, shit. You're not even from Texas.
No, but I might move there one day.
I'm a big fan of Texas.
I like their attitude.
I'm the nor'easter himself, Will Kane. I'm the ringside robber baron.
The ringside disc jock. No, it's nothing. I'm the people's champ. Theo!
It's me, the Titan Dump. Wait.
Wait.
All right.
I'm the utility wizard. Wait.
Welcome to Segment City, everybody. This is not a wrestling or depression podcast. This is
maybe it is. We don't know yet.
That's true.
Not until we get into it.
This is a podcast in which Theo and I present segments on a variety of subjects, ranging from like history to erotica.
To whatever we can think of.
To whatever we want, whatever we think of. And we present these, and it's a surprise to both the other person and the audience.
And sometimes ourselves. Oh, look here. I found a segment. What a surprise.
Oh, are you going to...
No, you can go. It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Whoa.
I actually... Sometimes I just form themes.
Nani?
I sometimes just form themes based on like one or... Like, I just somehow get onto themes. This theme is, for this week, for me, is ancient Rome.
Ooh.
So I'm going to start with, instead of a Will's shower thought, a Will's fun fact. When a Roman general had a great campaign or battle, they would sometimes be bestowed with the highest honor of having a day-long parade in their honor in Rome.
A day-long parade? That's a lot of parade.
Listen, they did not have a lot to do back then.
That's a lot.
They would parade basically all their slaves and all the spoils from war through the middle of the middle of Rome.
Yeah.
Riding in the chariot with the general would be a slave whose only job would be to whisper, "Respice poste, hominim te esse memento mori," which translates to, "Look behind. Remember thou art mortal. Remember you must die."
Oh my gosh. So it's just like, hey, stay humble. Like, you think you're hot
exactly.
shit? Stay humble.
It was exactly that, because they would get a big head on them, and they didn't want any... Like, back in the old days, they would do this, but this was before Caesar, too.
Yeah.
When Caesar got a big old head on him, he didn't listen to that.
No, he didn't listen. He didn't stay humble.
I mean, they actually they didn't bestow that honor upon him. He fucking destroyed... in the Gallic Wars.
Yeah.
And they're just like, "We don't like you." And he's just like, "I'm fucking gonna cross this fucking Rubicon now."
Oh my god.
So yeah.
That's a really fun fact.
I like the little humble, like the having a dude whose only job is to whisper, "Hey, You're gonna die.
That would be me. That would be
You're
me in the Roman society being like, hey, you ain't shit. You think you're hot shit?
You think
you
you're
ain't
hot
nothing.
shit? You ain't nothing.
Listen, I'm better than
and
you.
the general's just waving like,
I don't know how to feel. I'm very conflicted.
I just want to war. Can I just relax and
Give
get
me a
praised?
second.
Nobody ever praises me. You know what? I have low self-esteem. You don't need to tell me I'm gonna die.
You're not shit.
You don't. Okay, well, that's rude.
That's very rude. I'm trying to enjoy my day.
I am.
Yes, I know who you are.
Caesar. Give me a Caesar.
They have a salad after me.
I don't think they had the salad.
They have a salad after me. They're gonna have a salad after me.
What shall we put in this salad?
Things I like. Old dry bread.
Yes, toast that up. What else? Cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Parmesan cheese. But what about throw some lettuce in there, I guess, and just fucking destroy it with some dressing.
With dressing, just smother. We need to have a good
This is
1-to-1 ratio of liquid to solid.
This is like not even better than a coleslaw. This is not.
You shut your mouth!
as much
I
of
won a war.
You don't know me.
You don't have a salad. I have a salad.
I would love to have a salad based on me. The Will Kane salad.
The Will Kane. What would the
A
Will
cane
Kane
salad?
salad be?
Cane salad would probably be base of macaroni and cheese.
This is not a salad. You already have gone too far from that.
No, it'd probably have like.
Well, I did not say make
kale.
a dish that you like. I said make a salad.
I would be kale. Is it an actual salad that I make for me?
Or
Because
a-
that's not impressive. It's the laziest salad I
no,
can
it's
make.
one that would be served.
Encapsulate me? That would encapsulate Will. I think it would have some fruits in there. I think like apples. I like
Fruity.
that. I like it a little fruity. I like it. I like a nice little fruity salad.
Do you want to know another fun fact about Caesar?
Yeah.
The Caesar salad is not named after Caesar.
Who's it named after?
It's named after, like, I think,
Yeah.
I believe it is
Augustus
named
Caesar?
after a Mexican restaurant owner from the 1930s. Let me fact check myself.
Okay, we can.
We can cut this out. So this is from Huffington Post. So legend has it that an Italian-American restaurateur named Cesar Cardini invented the salad in Tijuana, Mexico in 1924.
What the fuck?
So it's not named after Caesar, the
It's just
Roman emperor.
Caesar.
I got a
Listen.
shocking amount of that right off of the top of my head.
Listen, it was another Italian man who we can all agree did as much as Caesar.
He also had a slave that said, "You ain't shit."
You ain't shit. No, it was just Terry in the back. It was just a fucking asshole.
It was his son Terrence.
Caesar, you ain't shit. He was like, oh, man.
Son, I raised you better than that.
I made a salad that's famous now, and it's a very good salad. You know why?
It's mediocre at best.
It has only kind of salad. It's half salad.
And if you leave it for more than like 15 minutes, it's going to be really soggy.
Quite frankly, it's a chicken sandwich without the buns.
And it makes really shitty leftovers.
It does, because you destroy it with that there dressing.
Hey, Will, I have a segment for you.
Oh, good.
It's time to guess the real news. I'm making a beat.
Oh, goodness. I like that you're just adding a little bit of music to it.
This is a segment where I choose 3 headlines from the week's news, one of which is real, 2 of which are from The Onion.
Okay.
Are you ready?
One's real. Okay, I got to figure out the real one.
First headline. New bus tour takes fans down iconic Joker stairs.
That is, I think that one's the true. Wait, no, that's Onion, because bus tour. I think it...
I still have to read
go
the
to
other
next
ones.
Go to the next ones. I'm already excited. I got too excited.
Next headline. Apple introduces eggplant covered in sores emoji.
Okay, no. I'm gonna... that's gonna go into the quick pile of maybe, probably not.
Next one. Domino's unveils bubble tea pizza.
Oh, God, this is hard. Okay,
So to review, Joker stairs, bus tour,
yeah.
eggplant emoji with sores on it, or
I don't think
bubble
that one
tea
would be-
pizza.
What would because the eggplant is for the penis.
Penis.
The penis.
The
so
correct
would
medical
would it
the
just
correct
be like,
medical term
honey,
is
I have
longus.
I have some news for you. Emoji.
Text back puke face.
That's one of the symptoms, yes.
Oh god.
So I think that's gonna be a hard no for me, but also bubble tea pizza. That sounds mega gross.
Doesn't it? But is it true?
I think it's just wild enough to be true.
You think it's more
Because I
true?
think the fact that it's a bus tour and not a regular tour, and I think I've seen a picture of a bus going down the stairs from the Onion. I think it was from the Onion, so I might be cheating in that regard. So I'm gonna go with the pizza. This is me, the depravity of this obvious terrible pizza.
Well, it turns out you are correct.
Oh my god!
Bubble tea
God
pizza.
Damn it!
Domino's is rolling out what might be the strangest pizza combo ever.
Jesus.
Take a look at the company's new bubble tea pizza. It's centered around the popular bubble tea, which is a milky, sugary drink with chewy
And now
bars
it's
of
not as
tapioca
popular.
or bubble pearls called boba. It's usually served over ice, but Domino has taken things a step further and turned the drink into a pizza. The toppings include black sugar pearls, honey, and cheese.
Okay, wait. So
And if you want to taste it, it's exclusive to Taiwan. Thank the Lord.
what?
It was funny because when I saw this headline, I texted my Taiwanese friend and I was like, I blame you! And she was like, no one was asking for this.
Nope. Go over the ingredients. So there's cheese, there's sugar,
There's sugar cube, like sugar,
there's just sugar cube. What are we, horses?
they're like sugar pearls. I think they're just boba. Like they're making
They're
boba.
just boba with
Which,
but
like,
cheese.
I wouldn't even want boba from Domino's, let alone boba pizza from
here's
Domino's.
the thing.
And honey!
I think
honey!
that binging with you have you ever seen?
Yeah,
that
I've seen
Bingin' with-
Bingin' with
I think you could make a good sweet pizza. There are dessert pizzas.
I've had honey on pizza before and it's actually
It's good,
decent.
yeah.
It's actually decent.
You can do this. It's just don't have cheese
It's nasty.
unless it's like a brie or something.
With their like garlic herbed crust.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, okay. We gotta stop doing the throw up noise. I've been getting people tell me they hate when we do that. So that's very bad. Okay. Do you have?
That's all the additional details that I have on that. Thank God it's only in Taiwan.
Thank God you had no other additional details.
By the way,
Coming to the U.S.
I think the idea of the bus door going down the stairs is fucking hilarious. Like the Joker's like standing there doing his dance, and the bus is like, "Excuse me, excuse me," and everyone, the tourists are like,
Honey.
"Wow, look, this is right from the movie."
Honey, this is where he kicked that puddle, all beautiful like.
When he was all moody.
Remember, he was moody, and I gave all my money, and now it's the most best-selling movie.
So you get a point.
Joker.
You get a point for this week's Guess the Real News.
Oh boy, I can't wait to turn them in at the Segment City Walmart.
It's more like an arcade. And
Oh.
it's like the tickets are not worth much at all.
There's
You
only-
gotta get 10,000 tickets to get like even a decent prize.
There's only the game Segment City Ransom. Anyway, is that the end of your?
That's the end of my first segment.
I'm gonna hit you with a segment of my own
Yes, please do.
with the theme of ancient Rome.
Rome in the land.
I did this a few
Where
weeks
the
ago.
deer and the antelope roam.
What the fuck are you doing?
Home on the range, dog.
It's
Get home on the range.
I'm trying to get into ancient Rome.
I'm trying to get into where the deer and the buffalo
Will,
roam.
can you find some like cool ancient Rome music?
Or find some cool buffalo noises.
I guess do both of those.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, so this is I did this a few weeks ago. This is a segment that I'm thinking is going to be broadly stupid history,
Okay.
and it's Roman graffiti. Some more Roman
Oh,
graffiti.
more Roman graffiti. Wonderful.
From
I was about to be
Pompeii.
like, you already did this? Question mark?
Yeah.
No, this is great.
I just found a lot of them. Like
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
there's a website, and every single one I thought was funny.
Great.
So I'm gonna do some more of these.
Paint your walls here.
Bait you walls. Well, here. Okay, 1 second. On April 20th, I gave a cloak to be washed. On May 7th, a headband. On May 8th, 2 tunics. That's it.
That's it. Someone was just making
You
a
just-
like it was like someone was like they woke up in the middle of the night and they're like, shit, I need to remember what laundry I gave to that guy. He like wrote on his wall. He was like,
He
here's what I did.
wrote his receipt
on the
on the
wall.
wall. It's not like he made a note for himself. He made a note in public.
Yep.
It's just
It's like Bitcoin. It's the public ledger.
It would be like if I went out and just yelled like, "Hey, I just bought some Doritos," and everyone's like, "Cool."
Well, that's the future. Don't you know Bitcoin is bringing the public ledger to the people's consciousness?
I don't want that.
It's
like how when
you give me your shirt to wash and then you yell, Theo will wash my shirt.
It's like when you look at other people's Venmo. I've never gone into Venmo.
I
other
love
than to pay people.
I love looking on the public Venmo just to see what people are paying for each other for.
Why do they have that?
I don't know.
It's so dumb. Anyway, this is Hectis, baby. Mercator says hello to you.
Ooh,
That's
Mercatus.
very...
Heck,
Hey,
this
babe,
baby.
I don't know if you're going to come along this alleyway, but if you do, I'm waiting.
But if you do, I'm here.
This one's is short and sweet and to the point. I have buggered men. It says,
Thank you for the information.
everyone, I'm gay, and I want everyone to know about it.
Just to put it on the public record.
I'm coming out, and I'm coming out with a paintbrush, and I'm going to paint it on the fucking walls. This is from a bar over a picture of a woman carrying a pitcher of wine in a drinking goblet. Whoever wants to serve themselves can go on and drink from the sea. Big fuck you.
And big fuck you, yeah.
Some waitress.
Maybe that's a reaction to something. Someone tried to serve themselves and she's like, hey, get the hell out of here.
Hey, fuck you. What a lot of tricks you use to deceive, innkeeper. You sell water, but drink unmixed wine. Do you know? So basically, this is a bad shopkeeper or innkeeper. He keeps all the nice wine for himself.
Oh, but he's serving them
But he's
water.
still serving water.
Yeah.
What a fucking douche.
Yeah.
This is a name that I didn't think I would read in an ancient Roman thing. Blondie has taught me to hate dark-haired girls. I shall hat them if I can, but I wouldn't mind loving them.
I will hat them if I can?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Pompeian Venus. Facetitia wrote this. What a fucking douche. I love
I like blonde woman.
the blonde woman.
I'm gonna put a hat on.
Blondie has taught me. Doesn't even know her fucking name.
Blondie
has taught me to hate dark-haired girls. I shall hat them if I can.
I like that hat as a verb. I will hat them if I
A
can.
British person definitely
I
translated.
should
these.
hat them if I can.
I have buggered men. This is, if anyone does not believe in Venus, they should gaze at my girlfriend. I say
that's
that
nice.
about my girlfriend all the time.
And she's like, well,
And she says, why are you saying Venus?
why do you say Venus?
And then
Aphrodite!
I write that on the walls. It's like, can you not? Can you
She's like,
not?
I guess I'll keep the paint out for
Yeah.
you because
Also, here's my receipt from the local craft fair.
I bought one Yoda.
Yep. Romula hung out here with Staphylos.
It's just like
hung out
Theo was here.
with Will. Etinimus got me pregnant.
The Tinimus, you dirty dog.
This is on a bar of Hedone. On the street of... Oh no, that's just more of a description. Hedone says, if you can get a drink here for only 1 coin, you can drink better wine for 2 coins.
Ooh.
You can drink Falernian for 4 coins. He's just laying out the prices.
He's just laying out the prices.
This is like I can pay the wall. You want to get drunk? I got all the beer you want here. You want the good shit?
I got the
good
good
shit.
shit. A little more.
You know that fucking innkeeper down the road? He
Water.
waters down.
Water.
My shit, good. 4 pieces, good price.
Good price.
Good price.
And
Also,
I got this wall.
I'll paint you. I'll paint you wall. I'll paint you wall.
It's Return of Wally.
As long as you want it to be wine red, I can splash all my wine on there. And then the last one is, I don't want to sell my husband, not for all the gold in the world.
That's nice.
That is nice, but also why are you
But
saying
also,
that?
like,
Why
I
are you
don't
writing
want
that?
to.
I think we're good. I think we're good on your husband. What are you thinking about your husband? You brought it up.
Like, that's weird. Why did you bring up the idea of selling him? I don't want to.
I don't want to, but if somebody had a good price, or if they gave me like
But definitely, I wouldn't. I
that
wouldn't.
good
I shan't.
Flanorian wine or something,
I
I'd
wouldn't,
be
though. I
very
shan't.
into it.
I mustn't.
I shan't.
I shan't
But
and
I
I
might.
won't.
You know, good price.
Good price.
You know what? If you wanted to trade husbands,
And I would have to.
mine just farts a little too much for my taste. Also, he keeps talking about, hey, you want a wall? You want your wall painted? He's always doing this. Larry, let go of the wall thing. Listen, there's just some unpainted walls here. Noticed it.
I have all the product and I can get a good price.
Listen, Larry, it's not like everything's gonna last. Paint chips away. You never know.
You never
It could be
know.
preserved for 1,000,000 years.
Larry, what did you do? Larry, time to get painting. My masterpieces must be gotten
Good thing
done.
I painted this metal, like this perfect shelter.
All right, William.
Yes.
I have another segment for you.
For
I
me?
think you might like this one.
Okay.
I have for you
Yeah.
3 of the worst Scooby Doo plot lines available
Okay.
for your consumption.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let me walk you through them. First is that tale of Dr. Chickenstein.
Okay, well, I feel like we've done a bunch of top 3s, top 5, top 10.
Yes.
A lot of them have to do with chickens.
Dr. Chicken. Yes, that's right.
The point that you make a horror plot line involving a chicken,
You should just bail out
you
right
should just
then.
bail out.
You're going to make our list.
I think almost every list has had a chicken.
If you
in
want to
it.
be featured on Segment City, make a horror movie with chicken.
chicken.
Or a comedy.
So tell me about Dr.
Dr. Chickenstein is a 7-foot-tall humanoid chicken with red eyes and sharp teeth.
No.
Yes.
No. Wait, 1 second. Teeth?
Yes.
The chickens have
It's a
teeth.
pretty good hint that it's not a real chicken.
Hey, it's me. How's it going?
He's like, you're not a real chicken, are you?
Get
The
out of
jig
my-
is up. Oh.
Get out of my coop, you bastards.
All right, are you ready for a little plot synopsis?
Yes, of course I am.
So, we open the scene.
Okay.
The gang are at a newspaper office meeting with Scoop Byline when
It's me, Scoop Byline.
What a name. You were destined for newspapers.
My parents had very specific plans for me.
They worked in radio, but they always wanted to get into the newspaper. So they're at the newspaper office when the chicken first appears. They trap him, but he busts out through the wall and leaves some dirt that they somehow know came from the cemetery.
What? Wait, what? Why is the cemetery? Why is the chicken going to the cemetery?
First of all, my main question was, how did they identify that this dirt is from the cemetery? Dirt is dirt.
I think Velma is just like...
She's OP.
She's OP as fuck.
She's OP as hell.
She's the most OP.
Yeah.
She just goes, this dirt looks like it's from the graveyard. And Scooby goes, what?
Graveyard.
And like, zoinks, he's probably a ghost.
Oh. So
Let's
they go
split
there.
up, gang. We're still here. We need to drive there, Fred.
Fred, I know you're trying to bang the other girls in our group, but like, we don't have to split up.
Let's have a 3-way, gang. Scoob, Shaggy.
Scoop, Shaggy, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Go solve the mystery.
Scoops, you can come here.
Scoops is like, ooh.
Ooh, I think I'll get
I
a...
think I might. So they go to the cemetery and find in the that there's a mausoleum and there's a nest in there.
Uh-huh.
And then they get scared off.
Okay.
They get scared when they get scared off. They go to Granny Sweetwater's house,
Granny Sweetwater.
who claims that she's responsible for Chickenstein, and then demonstrates this
What?
by turning off the lights. And when they come back on, Chickenstein is there and runs at them. Like,
Summon
thanks a lot, Granny.
She is Chickenstein.
Also, like, yeah, way to give yourself away.
Yeah, that's very...
So
That's...
they eventually get chased around and they end up in her basement where they find a bunch of merchandise.
What? Okay.
We're all over the place with this episode.
Okay, yeah, this is... I could see why it's the top in the
So
worst.
they eventually go to a barn where they get like the hay claw to like grab the Chickenstein,
Wow.
who turns out to be Casimir Codwaller, who they've never met.
Okay, is that Velma being OP again? It's like,
But
we got
then
you because of the dirt from the graveyard. He goes,
Velma
what?
adds a wig, and it's revealed that it is Granny
Oh my
Sweetwater.
god. Oh. So it was multiple costumes.
It turns out that Casimir's plan was selling the stolen merchandise, but Scoop was onto him and was sneaking around the house. So he dressed up and terrorized the newspaper so that Scoop will lose his job. What kind of plan is this?
What is this plan?
What is this plan? Here's my mentality. I have stolen merchandise,
Uh-huh.
but I'm being investigated.
By the Scoops guy.
I better go terrorize his office
In
so
a
that
costume.
he gets fired.
Isn't that a better scoop?
I don't think that
Four
follows.
scoops?
Scoops has a great scoop.
He has a great scoop on this giant chicken man.
That would
Also-
keep you employed really well.
Hey, I know you're at the end of your merchandise here at Party City. What do you got for me? Any scary shit? I know it's after Halloween.
I can move it
Sir,
though.
we got a chicken outfit. I'll do it.
I can do it.
I can do it. That's a bad plan.
That's a bad plan, Casimir.
I would love if he was just like, wait, what am I doing? Why don't I just hire a hitman?
He takes a good
What?
long look in the mirror and he's like, I don't have to do this myself.
Casper, why do you do this to yourself? You always do these big plans. Your mother always said to you, why you always got this
Your mother
big
always
lever?
said, why are you dressing up and admitting that you're
Why are you always
Blade?"
dressing up in drag? It's
Also,
what I want to do, Ma.
I wanted to know, what's his plan for when the lights come back on and they go to arrest Granny Sweetwater?
Yeah.
And then it's him. Because
There's no
there's no
follow-up.
real Granny Sweetwater. He's Granny Sweetwater.
What?
So either way, he's going to get arrested.
Yeah. What's the point of the Granny Sweetwater character
Yeah,
at all?
It's like, I always wanted to dress up as an old lady.
Listen,
Give me this one weird thing, okay?
Granny Sweetwater, that's a part of me. I wanted to.
Chuck the Chickenstein is just a soup, but Granny,
But Granny's
she's
the real
a part of
deal.
me.
Okay, this is, and then he got arrested and
And
went
then
to
he got
jail
arrested.
for 1,000,000 years for stolen merchandise. I
Yeah,
guess.
I don't want to be the guy who shows up in jail and be like, what are you in for? I dressed up as a chicken.
A bunch of teenagers and a dog caught me.
Caught me,
And Scoops, fucking Scoops.
Scoops got you, Scoops Byline. I
Scoop
hate
is
that
fucking
guy.
hard.
Scoops, it's no one to fuck with.
He knows his fucking shit, dude.
Scoops Byline. He's always got the biggest.
Scoops Byline
I love
is such
it.
a fucking stupid name.
All right, next one.
Yes.
The Tale of the Pterodactyl Ghost.
Why? Okay, this has always been my
It's not
thing.
just a pterodactyl, it's a pterodactyl ghost.
This has always been my thing with ghosts.
Yep.
Is they always seem to be from Victorian times, from the Civil War.
We're not thinking old
from
enough.
colonial
We're not
times.
thinking nearly old enough.
Why are there no ghost ants? Ghost dogs. There are ghost dogs sometimes. Ghost pterodactyls, though.
This ghost
There's
pterodactyl has had unfinished business for 65 million years. He hasn't been able to finish his business.
He doesn't know what his business is. He's a pterodactyl.
He's like, I don't know how I got trapped here. I had a pretty grim life.
I'm really hungry. I've been hungry for 1,000,000 years.
Maybe if I can get a burger, I can go back to the afterlife.
Somebody feed me a burger.
Somebody-
You know what?
It's like,
I want to have a nice nap.
I guess I have to wait 65 million years before the burger gets invented. I'll just hang out.
I'm waiting for my eggs to hatch, and there's rocks. And he's like, I don't think that's gonna work.
All right, so the gang head to the canyons in the southwest for a hang gliding competition in which Fred will compete because Fred is sexy as hell.
Let's split up, gang. I'm gonna go hang glider.
I have a new sex move. I mean, a competition called the hang glide.
All right, you, Daphne, go onto that nude beach, and I'll ride down to you. I'll also be naked. And like Zoink Scoob, he's going full mast.
Oh God! Like zoinks.
Like Zoink Scoob.
So they arrive at a ranch where they're gonna stay, and then
Reggie has a rotor.
Reggie, put that away.
Don't you want to look at my very big sandwich, Scoob? Okay, we're done with this bit.
Don't you want to see my Scooby snack?
Not that
No,
one.
I think I'm good. I'm good. Gross.
Very gross.
Gross.
All right, go on with this fucking
All
hang
right,
glider.
so they arrive at a ranch where they see a strange pterodactyl creature flying straight at them, but then it flies off. So,
Okay, so
immediately when they arrive, they're aware that there's something's going on.
yes,
Not a very good job of staying undercover.
no.
So they meet a ranch manager who tells them that millions of years ago, dinosaurs lived on these lands.
Does he need to tell us that?
Also, I like that he's like...
They were everywhere.
That's also... I like that the rancher's like, that's enough justification for what just happened.
There's a ghost. Yeah, of course there. Have you never seen a ghost T-Rex? You fucking idiot. Look at these kids.
Dinosaurs used to roll these lands. What are you, crazy?
Like Zoinks, it's weird enough having human ghosts.
Would dinosaur ghosts eat human ghosts? Oh, fuck, dude.
I'm scared of the afterlife now.
Oh, shit, dude. You can't even be a ghost and be safe.
No.
I thought that was...
Pterodactyl.
I thought my public safety nest was being a ghost.
Listen, I have a list of things that I'm safe from and I'm not safe
You're
from.
not safe from dinosaurs even
God
after you
damn
die.
it. Oh, I don't want that.
So, next day, some shenanigans happen and they discover a cave.
Okay.
All right. So they get spooked, but also somehow find a cassette tape on the ground.
Okay.
So while they're exploring the caves, the pterodactyl is chasing them and won't leave them alone. Leave them alone, and so they flee to another cave where they find a recording studio. It's all coming together now.
You know,
The dinos wanted to perform in Kids Bop, but they never got the chance. It's their unfinished business that they're gonna make the smash hits of the next 65 million years.
You know, ghosts are, caves have great acoustics.
Yep.
They're very soundproof.
Yes.
Like Zoinks, I think it's the opposite, man. I think they're very echoey.
Echoey.
I'll agree, Shaggy. They are.
So they then make their way back to the original cave where they see a pterodactyl driving a car with records and music tapes.
I fucking love this one.
He's like, I love this one.
I was so sad when the Beatles broke up. Oh, gee.
It's made the other 65 million years look like time passed, but I haven't gotten over that.
Guess what my favorite band is? Dinosaur Jr.
Hey.
Boom.
So it turns out that they capture him, and it was a guy named Johnny who was pirating music and dressed up to scare onlookers of the competition to get them to leave.
Wait, he was recording music?
He was pirating music.
This was before the time that.
Hey, it's me, Johnny, the Ghost Pterodactyl pirate.
I need to actually just fucking record these. Like, he's recording it onto another, and he's like, these fucking hang gliders. You know how much noise hang gliders make?
Like, Johnny, you had
none.
You had the engineering prowess to make a flying pterodactyl suit. Like, you could go get a job somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be pirating music.
Or you could do cool crime, like the Vulture.
He's like, I'm a very successful inventor, but I will not pay for music. I am a principled man.
You wouldn't pirate a pterodactyl suit, would you?
You wouldn't pirate a triceratops, would you?
Yes, I would.
Well,
if I could.
Then my argument doesn't hold up in court, does it?
I think we're done here.
I rest my case.
Throw me in jail for this.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And then he got the death penalty for downloading music illegally.
He got the death penalty?
Yeah, he got the death penalty, and now he's a real pterodactyl.
Your Honor, with respect, you wouldn't download a velociraptor, would you?
Yes, I would.
Well, I rest my case.
All right.
All right. Good defense,
Rest
Johnny.
it up.
That was the tale of the pterodactyl ghost. Okay. Finally, I have the tale of the Futuristic Monster, the most lazily named monster of all of them.
What's it look like? Futuristic.
It looks like 2021.
It's got a lot of neon. Not now.
It looks like the brand new 2021 Toyota Camry.
Give us a description of it. It's kind of Jetsons like. I guess that's a. Does it fly? Is an alien?
So it actually, the best way I can describe it is that it looks like Samus Aran.
Okay.
With like a big.
That.
Do you know the character from Futurama who's like Clamps?
Yes.
It's got that shaped head where it's like big eyes, and he's like kind of got like a goofy looking jaw.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So he's like Samus Aran with like a goofy bug-eyed kind of look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the best way I can describe it. So here's the synopsis. The gang heads out for a cruise on the South Seas for vacation.
Where are they getting this money? They're teenagers.
They have to take vacations too, William.
They're constantly vacationing. They drive around in a van.
Correction. They're never vacationing because whenever they show up for a vacation, they always get roped into work.
I just want to fucking relax. Just Jesus Christ. Where are these weirdos coming from? It's always a dude in a suit.
Go to the ocean. There's no monsters on the ocean.
Theo, I hate when I go to the Bahamas and I'm just like, there's a motherfucking
Has this ever happened to you?
There's a ghost on the beach.
You've been on the Bahamas cruise. But there's a monster on board.
Yeah.
What a zany adventure. Okay, here we go.
So it's like, I'm just trying to bang these two girls.
I have enough to deal with trying to get rid of this stoner and this dog, let alone monsters. Them. He's like, every time he's like, sweet Lord Jesus, what have I done to wrong you? I keep solving these mysteries. Throw me a freaky bone.
Either that or actually fucking kill me with one of these monsters. Have one of them be real. I would love that.
Kill me, please. I'd love it. And then if I have unfinished business and I could come back as a ghost.
My unfinished business is the banging.
Is banging this girl. It's gross. All right, so on board they meet Professor Von Clamp, who has built a time machine, which he is going to demonstrate to a group of wealthy investors that are on board. It's not going to
work, and he's going to scare them.
He turns it on for the demonstration to a date in the past, but it malfunctioned and accidentally sets to a date 5,000 years ahead in the future.
And then a spooky monster.
A monster appears out of the machine and carries the professor away. The gang looks for clues and finds the professor tied up. The professor fixes the machine after they found him, but the monster is still roaming around its hiding. Okay. So the professor fixes the machine, and the investors hand him $500,000.
Oh, that's enough.
They hand him $500,000.
Here's a big sack of gold.
I know the monster's still around, but this is good enough for us.
I love that. You haven't shown us anything, technically.
You've shown us a machine that's broken. Here's some money.
Send me back to medieval times, and then we'll talk.
So the monster is still out and about, so they try to get it back into the machine.
Not a lot of money.
I mean,
how much was it?
$500,000, $500,000.
Yeah, okay, $500,000, but it's also a time machine.
Honestly, a steal.
Yeah,
because you can go back in time and just rob him.
Yeah, you can rob him now.
You can rob him right now.
There's the most powerful people. You think he's not going to have a bullet in his head by the end of the night? They could also just
He'll
kill
have
the
a bullet in
ghost.
his head. Yesterday.
Oh,
Whoa.
you could assassinate whoever you want.
Exactly. So they try to get it back. That monster's still out, so they try to get it back in the machine, and it grabs the money and takes it into the future.
I need this money.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been really great, but I think I'll take this, and I'll see you later.
I got a lot of gambling decks. This is antique, technically.
I know with inflation this is basically nothing, but, it's still helpful.
I love that the professor's like, oh, thank goodness. What a terrible day. At least I got my money.
My money! So,
Yoink.
Velma turns on her OP mode and calls her uncle, who apparently tells her how to actually fix the time machine.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you the fake time machine that I know is fake? Because there's no way that this is going to be
listeners,
real.
I want to take you on a journey. Willa and I are both computer science majors.
No. What are you going to say?
I know you've been called on the phone by someone being like, I
Okay.
have a computer problem.
I don't
Help me
think I could-
solve my computer problem. And I have never once been able to be like easily
Unless
like,
you're-
oh yeah, like just do this, and this. You'll be good. It's always like, okay, go to the home screen and like, I don't know what that is.
Unless you're calling Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Then you were. I love the idea that I just thought of Velma on her cell phone or whatever, and he's just like, okay, so is there a red wire?
There's like an orangish one.
And is that light pink? No, not light.
No,
pink.
not light pink.
Oh,
It's got to be
well,
red.
What's the screen say?
It says.
Did you drop your glasses again? Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Like phone drops.
Yeah.
Where am I? I can't see with jinkies. I can't see without my glasses.
Scooby, can you take it for me? So the error message says.
Okay, have you tried?
404.
Have you tried turning
No
it
time.
on? Have you tried turning it on? Where's the on button?
I'm just a fucking
I'm
dog.
a dog. I'll pass you back to Velma.
Still don't got my glasses. Don't worry, I'm done.
It's just like I think I was like.
So
fucking-
okay, so
This is how I'm spending my Saturday afternoon. Like fuck. Like
he fixes this time machine somehow.
So
which is
after
not
fixing the
real.
machine again, the monster reappears and runs off with the money. It's still holding the money. So it runs off with the money while the professor tries to escape from the monster. They follow the professor and reveal that he has the real money and that the monster that has just appeared is actually Shaggy with fake money
Wait, it's Shaggy?
in a suit.
He's in
A fake suit. So Shaggy is the real money.
Wait.
It turns out the monster was the professor who was swindling the investors.
Yeah,
And he made the machine so that he could scare them all, take the money and disappear with it.
Yeah, that's very apparent.
I don't know what he was thinking. He was on a boat.
Where? Yeah. That's a very good point.
This is the
Where is he
airman
gonna
scheme.
escape to?
I don't know. The monster disappeared with the money, and he's like, "Good enough for me.
Bye.
Guess that
See
money's
ya."
gone." The investors are like, "At least we're alive."
Yeah, basically. God damn it.
So they dressed up in a suit. I don't know where they got the suit. How did they make a suit?
Yeah, that's impressive.
And then they caught
that's
him.
another
They
pterodactyl.
caught him red-handed, just trying to get
But
away.
Shaggy was in the suit, and he was chasing
So
him?
Velma didn't actually fix the machine. They pretended to fix the machine, pretended to bring back the monster. I don't know why this was necessary.
No.
Why
you
didn't
could've
they just
said,
be like? Why didn't you just have the professor be like, "Hey, we see you with the money."
pat him down, look in his room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just search. You're on a boat. How many places are there that it could hide? He's not going to throw it in the ocean.
This is fucking stupid. For a scientist, he's a fucking idiot.
He's
Also, these investors are morons being like,
Oh, a broken machine. Very good.
time
Lots
machine,
of.
wonderful.
Very
You brought
good.
back
Lots
a
of-
monster
lots of
from the
potential.
future. There's no way he could have made
This is
that
a
this
growth
time.
industry. Bye, bye, bye.
$500,000, you say? Reasonable.
Reasonable.
It's also probably the amount that gambling fees would be. I think
I
it's
just
fine.
like to calculate the inflation over 5,000 years.
Okay, that's I don't know how you're gonna do that calculation. 'Cause we're at,
So, over 5,000 years,
yeah,
1.53 times 10 raised to the 64th is the equivalent of $1. Meaning that $5,000 is like infinitesimally small amounts of money. It's beyond dirt. Like, it's nothing.
great.
So the monster's like, this is going to be my new
But
savings
it's
account.
old money.
Yeah, but it wasn't invested.
puts
He's just
it in-
taking it to the future.
He goes to the bank on the cruise ship that is on every cruise ship.
Right before
puts
he-
it in,
right before he gets in, he-
pulls a Ben Franklin and he gives money.
Turns
and says,
to the
"You can't
investors.
take this out."
He turns to the investors and says, "Take this money, invest it for me." I'll be a rich man, and I'll pay you back in the future.
And they say, yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
And
This
then
makes perfect
he
sense.
gets back in, and they say, we're not going to fucking do that.
No, we're not doing that.
We're taking their money back.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Theo, I had another segment that was in my Roman theme, but I'm going to have to
You're
save
just
it
going to have
until
to wait
next
till
time.
next time.
Because
Tune in next time.
Because we're out of time on this episode of Segment City. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thanks for coming on into
to our great show.
To our spooky boat adventure known as Segment City.
You'll get some more Rome later.
Don't roam too far. Come back next time.
Except it's podcasts. I listen to podcasts on the go, so I roam far.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I just did a lot of no buts.
No buts.
Instead of yes ands.
No yes ands, just no buts.
If you want to suggest a segment to us, please email us at segmentcitypodcast@gmail.com.
Or tweet at us at Segment City.
Hit up our YouTube channel if you want to get some individual segments or full episodes, and also recommend this to a friend.
Drop us a review, a like, a subscribe.
Yes,
do all the things that
give us
podcasts
star
tell you to
ratings.
do.
Yep. All the other ones that tell you to do that already. And thank you to
Rachel Robinson. Thank you, Rachel. She did our intro music. She has a wonderful podcast of her own called Create Loud. Go check her out. Support her. She's very talented.
Oh God. There's a pterodactyl in here. There's a ghost pterodactyl. Oh, Jesus Christ. The levels. Oh.
I'm sorry. The pterodactyl has no regard for the levels.
I need to get to a hospital. My ears are bleeding. Bye, everyone.
That's the scariest part of the pterodactyl.
Wait, the chicken guy must have been like so mad that somebody else came up with a pterodactyl. He's like, it's way cooler.
He's like, that was my one thing, was being aviary, and I couldn't even fly.
Why does he sound like Donald Trump? Anyway,
I don't know.
Bye. Get some walls here.